Hey guys, so you want to know how to get rid of a third party? All right, well, excuse me, I can't say this has ever been a problem for me, but that's the reason why I'm so good at teaching about how to get rid of third parties, because this is my specialty, because I know what it takes. And when I say that I've never actually had a problem with a third party, here's what I mean. I don't mean that the third party situation has never come about or showed its face or reared its ugly head. I mean that it's never actually been a problem. Oh, let me turn this down. I'm live. I can't see comments right now, so sometimes that happens. That's fine. 1 second. So a lot of people come to me all the time, very, very distressed about their third party situations. These might be the most distressed party, the most distressed people that come to me. And when I say wipe the floor with a third party, I mean it. I mean, make them disappear like they never were. And when I say that it's easy, it really is easy. So I keep hearing about this from you guys, even though a third party situation is not different from any other problem or circumstance that you may have. But I know that it feels different. And I know that when you're in it, you're in it. So let's talk about this. I'm going to start focusing on this with you guys, because I've only made a few videos so far, but I'm going to go ahead and make this something that we're going to dive into so that you guys can really get the help that you need to completely get rid of your third party, to obliterate it now and forever, and to keep it from coming back too. If you don't believe it, just keep watching, because you will. And that's all it takes. So I have really good beliefs around third parties in my life, so that if it ever did come up, it wouldn't be a problem. And so that's number one, is that you guys are freaking out from the start, from the beginning. Even sometimes before it even happens, you're afraid of it. Well, you know what's going to happen. You're going to manifest it, and you're going to make it bigger, and you're going to make it worse. But here's number two, the idea that you created it to begin with, and you saw how you did that, because you know when you were afraid. You know what you were thinking. You know when you were nervous or threatened or jealous. And if you did it one way, you can do it the other way. That's very powerful to know. So I want you to know that you are the creator, and that makes you very powerful, not a third party, and certainly not anyone else in your reality. What you really need to know, here's number three, is that you're not changing anything. You're not changing a person. You're not even changing a situation. You are completely manifesting yourself, zapping yourself into a completely different reality, where the people look the same, but they are different. They behave differently. They say things differently. They feel differently, and they think differently. And you'll be in a different relationship with them without a third party. So I know I'm saying this because I notice that when people are wanting to change something in their reality, they focus on actually changing the reality. But that's not what we do. The more that you keep thinking about what's happening here, the more that you're going to bring here to where you are. That's not what we want. We want a completely different set of circumstances altogether. The first thing people do is come to me, and then they tell me all about their circumstances. Well, and then they say, Well, I know circumstances don't matter, but if you have to think about it or talk about it or consider it at all, you don't know it doesn't matter. And the circumstance doesn't matter, neither does the person. And neither does your specific person for that matter when it comes to these matters, because guess what? Like I said, you're manifesting a completely different reality. You're not changing or manipulating this one. You're zapping yourself into something completely new. So you need to know that so that you can disconnect from the current circumstances and connect to the next set of circumstances that you actually want. It's August 4th at 4:44. Isn't that interesting? So I wish I could see the comments, but I can't. I'm sorry. The next thing that I see with people who are concerned about third parties is this. They want all the information. So they come and they get it and then ask me, Jasmine, how can you help me? Jasmine, please help me with my situation. Please, I'm so desperate and I'm hopeless and I'm eager and I really, really, really want the solution. Give me the information. And they're watching videos and they're reading books and they're taking in all the information, but they're in question mode, which means they never stop looking long enough to actually apply what they have learned. And I'll tell you a story. I was on the phone with a client recently, and I was telling her, she's taken my 7-step program. If you don't know what that is, the links are below. It's one of my most popular programs for a long time now. It teaches you how to align, which if you're worried, that's what you need. Okay. I was on the phone with her and I was telling her step 1, because she said she took it twice. She took the program twice. This is important. If you want to get rid of a third party, listen, she took the program twice, but she obviously wasn't applying. So what I told her is you need to go back to step 1, because I could see she wasn't doing step 1. She wasn't even doing that. Okay, so you need to go back to step 1, do that for 2 weeks. And that's what I've done. And that's what I tell everyone to do right before they change their lives. You might resist it at first, but once you do it, you'll see the magic. Because step 1 teaches you alignment. And that's the key to separating yourself from your circumstances, which is the key to zapping yourself into the next reality. I know, but if you try to go straight to that reality and fix it, which is what everyone tries to do at first, that won't work. And how do you know? Because you've done it. You've tried to fix that reality and it didn't work. And did it get worse? Probably. A lot of times, most of the time, that's what happens. You've already done everything and tried everything and nothing worked. That's when you know, maybe I should listen. So anyways, I was telling her that it's a moment-to-moment process that you have to do throughout your day, like every moment of the day. Train yourself for 2 weeks and you will experience a vibrational shift. And I was talking to her through this, and she repeated back to me, okay, so you want me to watch the video all day, every day for 2 weeks. And I was surprised because she didn't hear what I said. I was aghast. I was aghast. What? No, I don't want you to listen to the video for 2 weeks. I want you to do the practice for 2 weeks. And this is what I'm talking about, is you have to be able to relax in order to get the information in a place where you can process it and actually apply it in your life to make those changes that you need to make to become an unshakable, unwavering beacon of faith that zaps you right into the reality that you want to be in no matter what. So we went over a few things today. They're all very important. Application is paramount. Now, I know that this still seems really hard to a lot of you and you still don't know how to do it. I understand. That's why I call this thing continual reinforcement. I do continual reinforcement in my life every single day. And why? Because it keeps me on my path, and it reminds me that I can take my path anywhere that I want to go. Continual reinforcement is paramount, because if you want to be deliberate, you have to be deliberate about what you're putting in your sphere of influence, where you're influencing yourself towards. So whatever you put outside of you is going to help your inner talk and your inner pictures and your inner belief systems, your inner faith, okay? So if you feel like this is still hard for you, that's okay. Don't feel bad about that. I want to tell you guys that I have a third-party course coming up this Friday. This Friday, my third-party course is coming up, and I'm so excited. It's going to be 7 seminars. This is going to be the most energy and effort and attention that I have ever put into a third-party anything, and it's for you guys. Because like I said, it's not my problem, and it doesn't have to be your problem either. So I want to invite you. It's in my coaching group, so that means it's really affordable. It's a very affordable solution. I am going to have it available outside the coaching group, but it won't be as affordable as inside the coaching group. But for those of you who cannot join the coaching group for whatever reason, it is going to be available later. But if you join now, you can join the live sessions and be a part of the conversation and be a part of the group, and you can gain access to a compilation of like 10 other courses that I have completed for you guys, and you can go through that material as well. I also have an option for mastermind groups for the third party. Now, if you want to get in on that, you have to do that really fast, because that availability is leaving soon. But anyways, I have this available to you guys, a third party course. I've never done one before. We're going to do it. 7 sessions. You're going to love the coaching group. Everyone loves the coaching group. So that link is going to be below for you guys. It's this Friday. I forget what time that it's, but you can check it in the events when you RSVP, and it'll send you notifications. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know if you want more videos like this. I've created a video to cover everything that you could possibly need. I know that some of you don't know that, but I haven't seen anything that is required, like that you guys would need, that I haven't done already. But anyways, we'll keep it fun. We'll keep going. I love you guys. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Hit that notification bell so that you know when I'm going live. I'll be going live from now on, and I will see you in the next video.